Hey there, this is just a quick breakdown for Honors Language Arts, Week 3, Part 2. Real quick, when you go to the module, it's just an assignment for us. It's similar to last week. It will say quiz. It's not a quiz. I had to build it like this. It's an assignment, not a quiz, just so that you know. So, Week 3, Part 2, Grammar and Writing. Similar as last week, just a little bit different. I tried to streamline it so it's a little bit easier to understand what's going on in the story or in the assignment, and then we'll go from there. So tasks for Week 3, Part 2. Take grammar notes. The slideshow's below. That's just to help you, but the graded portion will be the 5 multiple choice questions and then a character analysis, which will also be graded, and that's your writing portion. So the required or graded work will be the multiple choice questions and the written response. And same thing as last week, I would encourage you to write your response, the written portion, in a Google Doc, and then just copy and paste it into this assignment. I made this assignment, I was almost done, hit save, but I hit the wrong button when it was saving the assignment, but it didn't save the whole segment that I made, and it was lost. So because of Canvas, since we don't know it fully well yet, I would just make sure that you write everything and have Grammarly open in a Google Doc, copy and paste it into the essay response. But let's go ahead and look at the first section, excuse me, which is grammar notes, which is tone, word choice, connotation, and denotation. Take notes over the slideshow. I have a video that I uploaded. It will be right there. And if you click on the button and it says, if you click on the YouTube button in the video and right click it, open up a new tab, I have the slideshow broken up into sections so that you don't have to see it all at once. Make your life a little bit easier. But the grammar notes are right there. And then the multiple choice questions are right here. There are 5 questions, and you're looking at connotation. You're identifying which one's the positive, negative, or neutral connotation right here. Those are 5 right there, and everyone will have different questions. And then question number 6, the writing prompt. So writing prompt, character analysis. I try to streamline this so it's a little bit easier to understand. Reading materials. So the 2 stories that you're going to look at for your character analysis are going to be from either There Will Come Soft Rains or The Lottery. And then if you need help, again, I have a link to the characterization notes. Give a warning again that I would write this in a Google Doc and copy and paste it. And I would also recommend Grammarly if you've not done so already. The prompt is write an analysis of a key character in a literary work. You should include the following. So I want to have a 4-paragraph response, introduction, at least 2 body paragraphs, and then finish off with a conclusion. And it's just describe key actions of the character or how the character responds to events. What do the actions reveal about the character? That's your analysis. And what do the actions say about the character's emotional and mental capacity? So if you're looking at this assignment, this could be 1 body paragraph, and make sure you provide cited sources. You're only choosing 1 story though. When we look at the stories, when we break it down later next week, if you're still having trouble, come see me. But The Lottery, we're looking at that. I think this will be self-explanatory. With There Will Come Soft Rains, we might have to break down and either anthropomorphize some characters or humanize them to see their emotional and mental capacity as well. And then the second portion that you need to make sure that you address is analyze the character's background. So you're incorporating the idea of setting from last week, but now you're using what the setting is and breaking down what the character is through their background, which is partially their setting. Why does the character act in the way they do? And how does the author's characterization in the text reflect this psychological background? So same thing as before, you're choosing 1 character. In The Lottery, all the characters are human, so it'll be a little bit easier. And There Will Come Soft Rains, it's still very possible to do this assignment. We just have to, help define the characterization and, again, anthropomorphize or humanize these characters in that. Same thing as last week. Please make sure you cite in proper MLA format. For the most part, people do a good job. There's just minor details that we're looking at, and I will address that to you over week 2. And when you're looking at MLA format, make sure you cite properly, which is last name, page number, and punctuation goes at the end. And again, this 4-paragraph response, if you do 5, that's awesome. If you're looking at 4, try to do a response about 40 minutes. Same rubric as before, so we're not trying to look at punctuation or spelling. I'm trying to see, can you make a cohesive and concise analysis response in your writing, in your essay response. Rubric is the same as before, and then I have the same link for a paragraph and MLA resources. And here's where you type it. I would copy and paste it from Google Docs and use Grammarly, and then you submit right here. And that is it for week 3, part 2. If this is still confusing, please feel free to contact me, or maybe during the meeting. Last week I did notice that I was inferring from the stories from part 1, but it wasn't explicitly stated. So you have the stories linked right there for the writing portion. Good luck, stay safe, and I will see you during week 3.